late night video log, but I realized that I need to share this information with you because due to some of the things that I'm facing in my life right now, some of the realizations that has dawned upon me, I realized that as human beings who constantly grow and evolve, we forget that we have the capability of becoming whatever we want to become. We are vibrational beings. We are made out of energy at the end of the day, and we are not this solid form that sometimes we think we are. We sometimes assume and perceive ourselves as, um, for an example, take your personality and you identify that personality as you. You forget the fact that certain qualities, certain traits about you can change. So, some time ago, a friend of mine told me that, Gaia, you have the qualities of a leader. He told me that he has the ability to tap into Akashic records. So he goes to me, you have connections with the Lemurians. You're a powerful healer, and you have the attributes of a leader. And during that time, I was like, but wait, I'm very comfortable being in the background as a healer. I'm not comfortable being in the spotlight. That's not who I am. So that's not possible. That's not me. Because I always, back in the day, used to shy away from my greatness. I had not yet learned the art of mastering or transcending my fears. Because one thing that I learned along the way is when you transcend and when you just face your fears head on, you come out of it extremely, extremely powerful. Not only would you transcend it, you would also master it. So, something very magical about facing your fears is that I've been exposed to a lot of books in the past month. I've been um, reading a lot of Robin Sharma books, not only about spirituality, but about mastering the leader within each one of us, about building a conscious business. Many topics, and one thing that he speaks about is facing fears, and he talks about how he used to be scared of public speaking, but now most of his time is spent doing that exact thing. And I used to have the same thing. I used to have issues with talking in public or giving presentations in university. I used to be a very confident kid, but in university, I I really did not like giving presentations or being in the spotlight at all. But as I started my journey as a healer and as a person who is committed to empower women, who is committed to live by example and inspire women by being and owning up to my true power as a queen and as a powerful co creator, I had to face my fears. I consciously had to take blah. I consciously had to take the decision to face my fears. Every single time that I felt scared of something, I made sure that I would face it. And every single time, I came out of it victorious. I came out of it feeling extremely, extremely strong. So my tip to you is you are not your limitations. Don't identify with your weaknesses. If you're scared of something, if you're not comfortable with something, you don't have to talk about it and say, hey, I'm those things. Therefore, I cannot do, you know, these things. Do not identify with cans and don'ts and I'm uncomfortable with, I'm not, it's too much for me. Those are not um, those are not words of true winners. Those are not words of powerful beings, which we are. We're extremely powerful, energetic. I mean, we have so much potential and power and natural skills and talents within us that we have no idea how much we can expand and stretch. We are so used to being in this confined little box. So, break through all of that and always remember that you're constantly growing and that you have the ability to become the strongest, most beautiful version of yourself. You define who you are, not anybody else. So start defining in a more positive, empowering way. Choose your words carefully, choose your thoughts carefully, and be brave.